What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. I want to send my sincere condolences to the family of Carl Weathers. So, Carl Weathers, growing up, he was a big hit in the houses of my family, like my extended family, my grandmother, my aunties. They all loved him. Okay, I remember watching Rocky as a kid, and him playing Apollo Creed was classic. So, my sincere condolences to him. He was born on January 14th, 1948, in New Orleans, Louisiana. Weathers appeared in more than 75 films and TV shows during his 50-year screen career. Wow, that's so impressive. He played Keith Garga, who was the head of the Bounty Hunters Guild, in 9 episodes of the Disney Plus Star Wars series, The Mandalorian, over its 3 seasons. And the character became close to Pedro Pascal's Mondo as the series progressed. Weathers was a 2021 Emmy nominee for the role, and he also directed a pair of episodes in season 2 and 3. Right. Carl Weathers also was most known for Apollo Creed and the first 4 Rocky films, and appeared in The Predator, Happy Gilmore, Action Jackson, as we see here in the middle, Arrested Development, and dozens of other films and TV shows. He passed away yesterday. His family announced he was 76 years old. We are deeply saddened to announce the passing of Carl Weathers, his family said in a statement. He died peacefully in his sleep on Thursday, February 1st, 2024. Carl was an exceptional human being who lived an extraordinary life. Through his contributions to film, television, the arts, and sports, he left his mark and is recognized worldwide and across generations. He was a beloved brother, father, grandfather, partner, and friend. Last month, Lucasfilm confirmed a Mandalorian feature film, The Mandalorian and the Guru, that was in the works, with series creator Jon Favreau to direct. It's unclear whether Pascal or any of the series cast will be involved in the film, which is slated to begin production this year. Weathers also showed off his comedy chops in the memorable arc on Arrested Development. He played a version of himself as an ad hoc acting coach who proudly offered tips on saving money at everything from food buffets to airport rides. He appeared in 4 episodes across the Emmy-winning series for the first 4 seasons. He also appeared as Police Chief Hampton Forbes in more than 24 episodes of the 1989 to 95 TV series In the Heat of the Night, starring Carol O'Connor and Howard Rollins. Weathers was a series regular in the 1993-94 7th and final season, and appeared in the post-series telefilms. He also voiced Combat Carl in the Oscar-winning Toy Story 4 in 2019, after originating the character in the 2013 TV special Toy Story of Terror. His other credits include the 1988 star turn in Action Jackson, where he earned an NAACP Image Award nomination, and came after he starred opposite of Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 1987 film Predator. In the latter film, Weathers played Al Dillon, a CIA operative and an old Vietnam War buddy of Schwarzenegger's, Maj. I guess that was his character's name. Alan Dutch Schaefer. They are stalked by a mysterious life form that deploys thermal imaging and cloaking abilities, and it does not end well for Dillon. But Weathers is best known for playing Apollo Creed, the heavyweight champion of the world, who gave the journeyman Philly boxer Rocky Balboa, played by Sylvester Stallone, a shot at the title in the 1976 film Rocky. Weathers reprised the role in Rocky II, which came out in 1979, which featured a title rematch with Rocky Balboa, and in 1982's Rocky III, where he trained Balboa to fight the brutish Clubber Lang, played by Mr. T. I love Mr. T. He's so amazing. Creed's final film in the franchise, Rocky IV, came out in 1985, where he was killed in the ring by the chiseled Russian heavyweight Ivan Drago. Sorry. Weathers also had a memorable turn as Derek Chubbs Peterson opposite of Adam Sandler in Happy Gilmore, where he played the title character's golf coach. Peterson was a pro golfer who was forced to leave the tour after losing his hand to an alligator. His wooden replacement paw was the source of many gags. He was badly injured while filming a fall stunt during the Happy Gilmore shoot, leading to years of terrible pain. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. He says, I didn't know it until years later, but I had fractured two vertebrae that grew out and connected, and it did kind of a self-fuse in a really bad place, he told GQ in the 2020 interview. There were 3 or 4 years that I was just in excruciating pain. Oh, that's horrible. I wish, don't they have a medic on big film productions like that? I wish that he would have seen the medic or gone to the doctor instead of living with that pain. But of course, we know he probably had some traumatic experiences in the past and didn't want to see the doctor. But yeah, that's sad to hear. I'm glad he eventually got it fixed, though. After playing linebacker at San Diego State University, he gave the 1987 commencement there. Okay, that's impressive. Weathers went undrafted but signed with the Oakland Raiders. He played 8 NFL games for coach John Madden in 1970 through 1971 before joining the BC Lions of the Canadian Football League, where he played from 1971 to 1973. He began his screen career during that era with guest shots in the TV series Good Times, Kung Fu, SWAT, The $6 Million Man, and Cannon. As the decade went on, he appeared in episodes of Starsky and Hutch. Sorry, you guys, my throat is like, yeah. Barnaby Jones, Switch, The Streets of San Francisco, and other popular shows. Okay, I had to take a sip of some chamomile tea. His other movies, film credits include 1975's blaxploitation films, Bucktown and Friday Foster. His other movie roles include Semi Tough, which came out in 1990 or 77, Force, 10 from Navarone, 1978, Death Hunt, 1981, Hurricane Smith in 1992. But his career took off in America's bicentennial year. Stallone was an actor and a screenwriter when United Artists released Rocky, the underdog boxer drama that would eventually enter the cultural zeitgeist. Weathers was cast as Creed, the beloved star-spangled and understandably cocky heavyweight champion who sees dollar signs and good publicity by giving the local lug a title shot. I'm reading this Deadline article and I'll link it below, but I'm like, doesn't every boxer or see dollar signs? Every person, really, like when you're going to work every day. Anyway, okay. Enter Rocky Balboa, who gets the gig in part due to his catchy nickname, the Italian Stallion. He's a southpaw journeyman and a part-time enforcer for a loan shark who beats the marrow out of the sides of beef as part of his training, which Balboa takes seriously. Creed, not so much. He's more interested in promoting the fight than training for it. When the two finally meet in a sea of red, white, and blue, Creed enters the ring dressed as Uncle Sam, and it turns into a bout for the ages, where both men are beating the snot out of each other. I'm only laughing because this is exactly what it says. Somebody got paid to write this. Some bloody faces and broken ribs later, the final bell sounds. The fighters embrace each other, with Creed memorably saying, "Ain't gonna be no rematch." And Balboa replies, "Don't want one." The film won Best Picture and 2 other Oscars and 10 nominations, which included Best Actor, Original Screenplay for Stallone, and Bill Conti's tune "Gonna Fly Now," the theme from Rocky, and that topped the Billboard Hot 100, which all set up the rematch Creed Balboa 2 and Rocky 2. So Rocky 2 was a smash hit, and it featured their championship rematch, but this time with a different result. And so it led to Rocky 3. Okay, which introduced the world to the champion, Mr. T, with the catchphrase, "I pity the fool." Okay. I love Mr. T. Um, okay, yeah, Michael B. Jordan plays Creed's son, Adonis Johnson, in the Creed films. Weathers had also had an emerging career as a TV director. Oh, good. I'm glad he got a chance to direct. So he directed episodes of Chicago Med, FBI, Law and Order, The Last OG, Hawaii Five-O, For the People, 18 Wheels of Justice, Strong Medicine, and Pensacola Wheels of Gold. So it doesn't say here whether he was married or had children. Um, but if he did, my condolences again to his wife and his children because he was a beloved feature in both TV shows and movies. So rest in peace, Carl Weathers. Thank you so much for your talent. Um, and yeah, you guys let me know your favorite Carl Weathers film or TV show. Drop down in the comments below. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. I'm really glad that he had a chance to direct because I know a lot of people say that once they get behind the camera, they feel a lot more comfortable and at home than being in front of the camera. So rest in peace, Carl. You've had a long, wonderful life. Thank you for your years of talent that you graced on our screens. With that being said, you guys enjoy your weekend. I'm going to go get some more chamomile tea, and I will talk with you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.